Hey folks, oh, my abacus! Luckily I have multiple abaci, but we're not even going to need any number counting devices today in combo class, because we're going to have a little snack break. Let's go check out my front yard to see what plants might still be edible here in the fall. Here in my garden, not only do we get my cats, but we get some trees like this apple tree. The last apple tree in the yard with any apples left, but they're pretty high up. I might need some sort of tool to get them. Whoop, there we go. Now, we already did an episode about apple science, but these still may come in handy for a snack, so we'll tuck them in the pocket for later. Now here we got something often known as pineapple guava, and I'm not going to need a tool to gather fruit from this tree. I can just shake the branch and ripe ones will fall. Oop. Now I know this one's perfectly ripe because it just dropped off the tree, so we'll tuck this in the snack pocket too. Now here's the one I'm most excited about. This cactus grows fruits, known by many names, one of which is the prickly pear. And although this one isn't quite ripe yet, there is one that fell on the ground here, which I assume to mean it's ripe. And I'm holding this with tongs, because this fruit not only can have normal spikes on it, but can have these micro needle things called glaucids or glochids or something botanically. And those little glochids are terrible to get in your hands or any part of your body. One time I touched one of these without knowing, and it felt like having little splinters in my hand all week. So I'm going to use tongs to carry this one back to the combo classroom. Alright, let's head back to the combo classroom. Well, that's some good stuff we gathered, and this cactus fruit that I'm especially excited about, normally I would hold really carefully with tongs to dodge those glochids, cut it open with a knife really carefully, not trying to touch the outside, and probably not get the maximum amount of inside fruit that I could get. But I read that the glochids can be burned off by hot enough of fires. So I figure maybe we'll try and burn off the glochids and then just be able to touch the outside and peel it. So I don't know if a lighter is going to be quite hot enough of a flame to do that. We might need to get a bigger fire. I've transferred this prickly pear thing to what I call a thork. Anyways, this fire's looking nice. Let's try and burn these glochids off. And actually, if we got a fire going, might as well toss a foil-wrapped apple in there. We know that'll make a nice treat for later. Oops. Alright, glochid burning time. Alright, it's starting to change colors a little bit, and maybe even textures. Hopefully we've gotten most of these burnt off. Alright, I feel the need to burn it a little longer than might be necessary because I really don't want those micro splinters in my hands. Oops, okay, this is probably big enough. Okay, maybe we should move this or put it out somehow. Oh no, now this one, okay. Alright. Okay, now that's me. Okay. Oh my god, that broke the clock. Alright, hopefully that process burnt all of those little glochids off of this and maybe cooked this foil-wrapped apple a little bit. Who knows? It did break the clock from the heat somehow, so there's that. Alright, I guess I should separate these embers a little bit. Oh! Not too cooked, but it'll still do the trick. It was slightly better than usual. Alright, let's hope that fire was hot enough to burn off all of these glochid thingies, because I'm about to touch this surface, and last time I did that without the fire technique, oh man, those things were in my hand for days. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm touching the surface and it looks like we burnt off all those glochids successfully. Now we can peel it. Ugh. Oops. And that was successful. Now there are little seeds in here that if it's not cooked could be too hard for your teeth, so I'm going to need to eat around the seeds and spit those out. But let's get a good bite. Mmm. It was good. Alright, maybe not the easiest fruit to eat because of all of those spike problems, which we dodged with the fire technique, and because of all of the seeds that you got to eat around and spit out, but it's a good flavor. Tastes kind of like a melon or cucumber or something just slightly sweet and interesting. And if you were lost in a desert and you came across one of these, that would be awesome. And now we can move on to the slightly easier to eat fruit, the pineapple guava, where not only can I touch the skin without needing some fire technique, but I can actually eat the skin. Alright folks, that was just a chaotic little snack break, but we'll be back to the mathematics and stuff next week.